Well, everybody, there is a great sense of finality hanging in the air with Sunday being closing day here at Gulfstream Park. Obviously, a big smile from Ron Nicoletti, Jason Blewett alongside too, because closing day, mandatory payout, they go together like peanut butter and chocolate, and we will have a big, big, big Rainbow Six pool.
We'll have a big Rainbow Six pool, and it's got to go whether you have 6 or 6, 5 or 6, whoever has the most wins on that day, it goes. So always a fantastic day to play the Rainbow Six.
Post time for the opening leg, which goes as race 6, is about 4 p.m. Eastern. It's listed as 4 p.m. It's a little after that. We're on beach time. We like to say that here at Gulfstream. And it's a good scene setter to what's in store throughout Sunday's Rainbow Six sequence. Total pre-scratch entries, 76. I'm not good at math. I know that equates to big, chunky-sized fields. Now, this sixth race I like quite a bit, Ronnie, for Sunday afternoon at Gulfstream Park. 14 two-year-old maiden special weight types will go 5.5 furlongs. What's really interesting is Wickster's Dream, who I like, and the 14 Top Draw are all the way outside.
Yeah, that was my problem. I did go 4 deep in there, and I did go when I went a little into the inside with Easy Day, who was already ridden one time and ran okay. And I used double, triple, because half to one of my favorite horses, and that's Patch, who was third in the Belmont. So I had to go 4 deep, and I went 9, 10, 13, and the 4 the first time started from Uncle Mo. I learned from you not to leave out Ghost Fighter. So that was my point. And didn't use the 14. I didn't want to go 5 deep.
No, I hear you. I have a Top Draw listed 4th in my picks. I'm 3, 13, 9, 14 here as far as the program is concerned. And King Guillermo is by Uncle Mo, working well for trainer Juana Villa. This looks like it could be a loaded race to start out the sequence in the 6th. At least if you're playing between races 5 and 6, you'll have the board to help you out, see who's live and maybe not so live concerning some of the new faces and new shooters, but a good one there on the main. Meanwhile, the turf, big part of the game Sunday, obviously here at GP. We've got some 3-and-up filly and mare 2 lifetime 10K claimers in the 7th race, and I'm looking at your top selection, and that's a horse, maybe not a single, but we both like the 7, Aguas Coloradas, who was really good first time out.
Yeah, going to step up to face winners. Drew clear to win her 7.5 furlong debut by 3 widening lengths. Also used a 5 in there, Drama in the Rain, who's dropping to the 10 level for Leo Aspera Jr. So 2 deep in there because I went 4 deep in the opening. So I thought it was 7-5 in there, but I like the 7 the best of those 2.
I do as well. I've got Drama in the Rain in the mix 3rd. I put the 9 Me Carlita, who's got Edgar Zayas in the 2nd spot. But again, the Barboza horse ran well in her respective debut. Moving on to race number 8, back to the main we go. 2-year-old fillies in this 25K maiden claimer, and at the middle portion of the sequence, we have a Rohan Crichton off the claim horse who's got speed, who if I was going to single somebody, I didn't on my ticket, which you'll see at the end of this, but I think the 2 Extreme Measures is going to be a clear favorite.
Yeah, going to Rohan's barn after the claim, stretching out to 3/4 of a mile, was pretty good last time out. The barn recently is 9 for 18, 50% with claims. So, I mean, that's the top pick in there. But I did use Better Angel, who's stretching out the additional furlong, and Rosalada. I thought these 3 horses had chances in there. Did not single. But you're right. A lot of people might be looking for Extreme Measures to be the single on their ticket.
I'm too deep. Obviously, the Rohan off the claim horse. And I thought the 8 Rack Daddy would run well second out for trainer Joe Orsino. Moving on to the 9th, back to the turf we go as we bring on. It's tough to pinpoint which is the most difficult race throughout the sequence because they're all very, very, very tough. This is no walk in the park, though. This is a wildly competitive $16,000 claiming race. And I'll be curious because I picked in the program your top pick, as it turns out, the 9 So Long Chuck. But do note, he's also cross-entered in the nightcap here Saturday afternoon on Florida Sire Stakes Day.
Yeah, and So Long Chuck, I think it's a big price on the board. He's my long shot of the day if he does run on Sunday and not on Saturday.
Right.
Drop it to this level. Showed speed and weekend when facing those 25 optional claimers. Consecutive races for Sappy Joseph. Christian Torres, the apprentice, rationing the speed. I thought he was a good pick in there. I also used the 7 Could Be and the 5 King Orb on my ticket. But I like So Long Chuck today. I hope we do get a price.
Definitely. With him dropping in the speed, he's dangerous. And you've got good recent form from the 5 King Orb and the 7 Could Be. That's not the case with the 2 My Point Exactly, who's my price play in there. He's got a lot of back class, and his form of the spring would make him mighty tough. And because he hasn't been in great form, he's going to be a good price from a good post. Don't discount that old class 7-year-old from stall number 2. Let's move on to double digits here as we check out the field for the dirt finale here. Last race of the summer on the main track, in fact, as we have a mile the distance of this 2 lifetime 6250 10th race on Sunday afternoon, led by the 5 Mysterio, and you've got the 9 Lucky Fortune. I mean, once again, you've got Victor Barboza Jr. kind of looking out where everybody else is looking in. He's got a big presence here.
Yeah, Lucky Fortune stepping up to face winners. He drew clears. He was the odds-on choice that afternoon. He defeated those maidens. Not only did he defeat him, defeated him by 10.5 lengths. You mentioned Victor Mysterio, also from Victor's barn. So race number 10, Victor, you got to bring me home.
Yeah, no, 5-9 there. You only 2 deep there,
Only
Victor?
2 deep, yeah.
Yep, me too, for sure. Let's see if we can get the leading trainer home, who, as we tape this early Friday afternoon, he's about 1-5 to win his second summertime training title at Gulfstream Park. 11th race, things aren't easy, but you may have 2, 3, 3.5, 4 horses you can lean on beginning in this 12-5 bottom-level maiden claimer on the turf with the horse you and I both picked on top, the 3, who is the starting point. I think he's the centerpiece. That is the 3, AI Initiative.
Yeah, back in Jose Gallego's barn, the gelded son of Artie Schiller drops to this 12-5 level. He was up in New York in the summertime during June. He couldn't handle those $50,000 types. 2 for 2 in the money at Gulfstream to drop. MCL Jaramillo. I also used the 1 Bunyan Zax, who's going to break from the rail today. Robert Falcone and Raylu Gutierrez. Only 2 deep in the final leg, because I think the 3 is going to be a major favorite in that race.
Yeah, no, he looks, I mean, as far as the Crichton horse we had talked about earlier in the sequence, in the 8th, Extreme Measures and AI Initiative, if you were putting in backup tickets or more modest Rainbow Six play, they look like, I'm not saying they're both layup favorites that are going to obviously are surefire winners. They look like 2 clear chalks, though you might lean on to an extent. I'm 3 deep closing things out here in the 11th race. Now, let's take a look at your ticket, my friend. How much did it come to?
My ticket came to $57.60, and like I said, I went 4 deep in that opening stanza, race number 6. So $57.60 for me. Let's see if I can take it home. I got a couple of short price courses, but a couple of long ones in there. So we'll see how this race plays out. $57.60.
Sounds good. Here's my ticket, everybody. And no matter who you like, the point is we thank you for supporting Gulfstream Park. We hope you get lucky here on this final day of the summer meet, this Sunday, September the 29th. Yes, I almost said 30th, my friend, but it is Sunday, September 29th. My Rainbow Six ticket in the books. All we've got to do now is run the races. Ronnie and I will see you all day long on the air. And again, thanks for joining us at Gulfstream Park.